You know those people. I'd rather not say they've been to your podcast. I follow their podcast, so good people, but the experience wasn't good. So
Okay, fair enough. So you bought it and it was making a couple $100 a month, and then there was some funny stuff going on. Now, you also mentioned that the tables had an issue because they said the word best. What was best describing? Was it the price? Was it something different? What was on the table specifically?
So specifically, they were saying like it is AWP. If you've seen, it allows you to make those colors, and so it was saying best, like the best product in that category, or the best, like it was a very overarching statement rather than an opinion. And then I think it was that's what I understood when I went back and read that 50,000 word document. That's the problem. So I kind of removed that and made it more, made it more generic, as in that's my choice as the editor rather than it being the best product.
Okay, interesting. And I haven't heard that specifically, so I'm even surprised that it would be an issue because a lot of the phrasing that is used in affiliate sites is best whatever. Although, many times it's not describing a specific item, even though people may say, hey, my favorite is this one out of these other five. So that is interesting. So you mentioned it's AAWP, and that's one of the default sort of settings, like the best certain products. So as long as you change that, then you should be okay.
Yes, so that's what happened.
Okay, gotcha. And yeah, I can't believe that you bought the site and then you ended up getting the Amazon commission rate change just 10 days later. So just mentally, where were you at with that? I know it sounded like it was a bit of a debate on whether you would even buy a site. And then this happened where you just, yeah, what were you thinking? What were you thinking there?
Yeah, I had nowhere to go, so I could not discuss it with my wife. I Nobody knew what I was doing, even if people knew, they did not like affiliate marketing is a smallish world. So, but I knew that I was onto something because wherever I read, I figured that it is scalable. I knew that I myself am a good writer. Although I've not written any of my articles, I've put a whole bunch of articles, not written a single one. So I knew that content is valuable, and I myself, whenever I buy something, I research. I know I'm buying off an affiliate site, so I knew that it is something that can be managed. But I did not know how. So it really was a tough time, like those, I would say 15, 20 days. And I would like to mention something here, which you pointed me out and you set me on this direction. So once this happened, I was grasping at straws. I was looking for those shortcut ways to make up that gap. And so I followed your entire disavowing of links, because when I looked at the backlink profile of the website, I figured that it had got some random links from a lot of different places. So I tried disavowing that, thinking that I'll disavow and tomorrow traffic would start coming. Did not happen. Then I changed the URL structure. So I included categories, and then someone said don't include categories. So I not included categories. I got a whole bunch of 404 errors, and I spent about 3 or 4 weeks just trying to figure out what I'm doing. And then you pointed out that it's basically two things. One is content, and the second one is link building. And that is it. And that really simplified things a whole lot. I just forgot about all the other Jingbang and contacted. I think at that point I started contacting a few people who I knew might be interested in writing. Started working with about 4 or 5 people, and yeah, long story short, in the last 3 months we've put out 200 more articles. Started off with 20. Now we have a 220, and what that has done is that the older articles have started attracting traffic, and the newer ones, like the older articles have really boomed, and the newer ones have started attracting traffic. And all of them are KGR, like 100% articles are KGR.
Awesome. Very good Very good. That's amazing. That's a lot of content in a short amount of time, really. And for the YouTube folks, we have the analytics and the traffic, so we'll put those up on the screen so people can see. Basically, this was getting like 20 visitors a day or something like that, and now it's getting upwards of 300 or more. I know it's a few days since you sent me the screenshots, and it was kind of growing pretty fast. So, is that about right? Over 300 per day?
Yes, now we are regularly crossing 300 a day.